It's not every day you see one of the biggest pop stars in the world suddenly show up on Twitch. But that's exactly what Justin Bieber just did, and it's got the internet talking. Because this isn't a music video or a red carpet moment, it's Justin, streaming live, playing games, chatting, and locking comments behind a paywall. Fans are confused, critics are suspicious, and everyone's asking the same question. Why is a global superstar suddenly acting like a small-time streamer? There's something deeper happening here. And once you see it, Justin's Twitch debut won't look innocent anymore. I still can't believe it. The day I opened Twitch and saw Justin Bieber streaming live, I had to blink twice. This is the same Justin who once ruled arenas and red carpets, not some random gamer hunting for clicks. Yet, there he was, hoodie pulled up, controller in hand, chilling on Twitch like any other streamer. At first, I thought maybe it was a one-off, a casual way to connect with fans, but no, it felt deliberate. As I scrolled through the feed, chat after chat popped up. People losing their minds. Some cheered, others mocked. I just sat there thinking, why now? Why would someone with that much fame suddenly want to join a space meant for smaller creators trying to build their names? Then I noticed something that made it all click. The chat wasn't free. If I wanted to comment, I had to subscribe. In other words, pay. And that's when I realized what everyone online was whispering about. Everything they do is a flop, one fan wrote. Another said, the downfall is crazy. I even saw a sarcastic one that read, let's watch him drinking and smoking. He'll look like he smell, looks so fun. The tone wasn't cruel, it was disbelief. People were confused, frustrated, and honestly a little sad. Because when a superstar starts charging fans just to talk, it doesn't feel like connection. It feels like desperation. Maybe it's business, maybe it's survival, but either way, it left me wondering the same thing as everyone else. What's really going on with Justin Bieber? When Justin dropped SWAG2, everyone already felt something was off. It came barely weeks after SWAG1, too rushed, too forced, almost like he was racing against something invisible. Fans wondered, why the hurry? Then the reviews hit. And the numbers didn't lie. The album didn't explode the charts, it slipped through them. One Redditor summed it up bluntly. Complete money grab as the album didn't exactly do that well. And that's when the Twitch theory started to make sense. Because now, when you line it all up, the rushed album, the mediocre sales, and suddenly, these subscriber-only live streams, it feels like a pattern. He wants money from subs since it pays more, another fan posted. Someone else went darker, writing, Haley made him broke and now he's forced to stream. Whether you agree or not, it's hard to ignore how the narrative is shaping itself online. Every stream, every post, every move, fans dissect it like a clue in a bigger mystery about Bieber's finances. And maybe that's the strangest part. This isn't some random small-town influencer chasing donations. This is Justin Bieber, a man whose name alone used to print money. Yet here he is, charging fans to type a message in his chat. I remember seeing that subscriber-only tag flash on the screen, and it didn't feel like an experiment. It felt strategic, intentional, like a soft confession without words. People keep saying it's about engagement, about connecting with fans. But let's be honest, you don't need to lock your audience behind a paywall to connect. You do that when you need something back. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what Justin's chasing this time. Not fame, not validation, but a financial comeback disguised as fan interaction. Justin Bieber's Twitch streams might look casual, but they're anything but random. Fans quickly noticed that every time he went live, he wasn't just gaming, he was subtly promoting Skylar, his lifestyle brand. The logo on his hoodie, the gear on his desk, even the background decor, all pointed toward one message. This wasn't just a stream, it was a marketing campaign in disguise. It's clever, but also confusing. Big names like Justin usually promote through exclusive ads, not late-night streams. That's why people started talking. One fan commented, "This man promoting like he's still in his YouTube era." Another added, "He's grinding too hard for someone who used to be untouchable." And honestly, they're right. This feels new, even desperate in a way. I watched one of those streams myself, and it didn't feel like the Bieber we all know. It felt like someone trying to sell and survive at the same time, still smiling, but fighting something behind that camera lens. No other A-list star has gone this far into the trenches to push their own brand. Maybe it's genius, maybe it's a red flag, But whatever it is, it shows how far Justin's willing to go to keep his empire alive. Every click, every subscriber, every hoodie sold. It's not just about fame anymore. It's about keeping his name from fading into silence. The internet exploded when Daily Mail dropped its latest exclusive, claiming that Justin Bieber actively encourages his wife, Hailey, to keep the drama with Selena Gomez alive. According to their sources, Justin trusts Hailey to say what she wants, and even believes that their public feud shows she loves him, and he loves that. That one line set the tone for a firestorm that hasn't slowed down since. The report dug deep. It said Hailey has long been pitted against Selena, especially after launching her own brand, Rhode Beauty, which is constantly compared to Selena's Rare Beauty. Hailey herself admitted in a recent interview that the comparisons were annoying. And then, according to insiders, Justin often tells her not to stay silent, that she should speak up, even if it stirs chaos online. Apparently, he sees it as a sign of loyalty, while Selena, now married to Benny Blanco, just wants to move on and leave all the drama behind. But fans weren't buying the soft explanations. One top comment read, "He's just mad she moved on. Now he's making his wife seek approval by doing this stupid drama crap? Trashy AF." Another person said, "Hailey is just obsessed with her, and people will always try to put the blame on him, but she's been keeping this up since before she even started dating Justin." Others went even further. "This is textbook narcissism," one fan wrote, "creating chaos, feeding off reactions, then pretending to be the victim." But not everyone agreed. A calmer voice replied, "Deranged take. I'm sure it strokes his ego, but I doubt he's egging anyone on." Scrolling through all of it, I couldn't help but notice how public perception has shifted. People used to defend Justin and Hailey, but now it feels like the internet's losing patience. The more the Biebers try to control the narrative, the more it slips out of their hands. Even Daily Mail's insiders admitted that Selena intends to be the bigger person, and that her only goal is peace, not petty feuds. Still, every move Hailey makes, every quote, every brand post, reignites the flame. And if what the insiders say is true, then maybe that's exactly what Justin wants. Because as long as Selena's name stays in the same sentence as his, he stays relevant. And that's a power he's not ready to give up. At this point, it's hard to tell where the truth ends and the headlines begin. Maybe Justin really is just trying to reinvent himself, using Twitch, music, and controversy to rebuild his empire. Or maybe, deep down, he's caught in a cycle that keeps pulling him back into the same storm he claims to hate. Either way, one thing is clear. The world is watching closer than ever. Selena's moved on, married, and focused on peace. Hailey's still trying to prove herself in an internet that never forgets. And Justin, he's stuck somewhere between both worlds, trying to stay relevant while pretending not to care. I've seen enough in these past few weeks to realize that fame isn't freedom. It's pressure. Pressure to perform, to profit, to stay in the spotlight no matter what it costs. Maybe that's why Justin keeps taking these unexpected turns. Because when the music fades and the numbers drop, attention becomes the only currency that matters. What do you think? Is Justin really doing all this for money? Or is this his way of staying in control of the story before it controls him?